For today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys a close-up review and a try-on of the brand new Supreme backpack for the fall winter 20 season. So I got this from week one, as you would have seen in my week one pickups video. And like I said, today I will be doing a close-up review of this, show you all the features of the bag. And then at the end of the video, I will be trying it on just so you can see how it looks on a person in case you wanna buy it for yourself. So make sure you watch the entire video so you can see all parts of the review. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Now moving on to the close-up review of the Fall Winter 20 backpack. As you can see, the entire bag is made out of this red Cordura fabric that pretty much all the other Supreme bags are made out of. The only difference is this material is a little bit different than the Cordura fabric they usually use. To me, this feels like a windbreaker material, and personally, I like the feel of this a lot better than what the normal fabric they uses. So that's just my opinion on it. You probably have a different one. So comment down below whether you like this material or the other Cordura fabric that they normally use. Moving on to the features on the front of the bag, it does have a Supreme box logo stitched on the front, which I think pretty much every single Supreme bag implements in some way. They all have a Supreme box logo on them. And then another feature on the front is these two straps that run down each side, and it does say Supreme embroidered all around it. So I think this is a really cool feature for this season's bags. Moving a little bit up on the bag, there are these two loops which you can easily use to clip whatever you want on them. And these straps do have little loops in them, so you could also clip stuff in them as well. So there's pretty much an opening on every part of these straps. So if you want to clip stuff on them, you will be able to. Now, one downside of this bag is there isn't like a dedicated front pocket. The front pocket, or what would be the front pocket, opens up from the top, so I'll show you that right now. So here's what would be considered the front pocket, and to open it up you just unzip it, and the zipper doesn't really go down all the way. It stops right where these clips are, so on either side that's where it stops. And this pocket is pretty deep. It goes all the way down to about this area, so it is a pretty deep front pocket, but unfortunately, there is no dedicated front pocket like there has been on past Supreme bags. Kind of wish they did that, but what can you do? So just to give you a look on the inside of the pocket, it's pretty deep. You'll be able to fit quite a bit of stuff in it, but the downside is this pocket isn't very wide. So if you want to use this for school, you won't be able to fit notebooks or anything in here. It's not very wide. So if you have like a really small notebook, you might be able to fit it in here, but your laptop definitely won't fit in here. Maybe if you have an iPad, that'll fit, but all of that will have to go in the main pocket. Moving on to the sides of the bag, there is a drink holder on either side of the bag. So there's one on the right side as well as one on the left side, and then also on either side are clips. So if you want to adjust these, you're able to. So there's two on each side, so 4 clips in total. Moving to the top of the bag, there is a typical backpack loop. So if you want to hang this on a hook, you're able to. And then also on the top of the bag, there is a phone slot. So this just zips open and you can fit your phone in here. I'll show you what my phone looks like inside of it. And to show you how big the pocket is, I'll use my Galaxy S9 Plus. So if you have a phone that's similar size to this or smaller, it'll fit in here. So the only way it can fit is if you put it in sideways. So you have to insert one side of the phone in first since it's a little bit wider. And as you can see, it fits perfectly in here. So if your phone is roughly the same size as mine or smaller, it'll fit in here. And you could also put your wallet in here as well. So it is a decent sized pocket that you could fit your phone and your wallet in here if you want to. So that's a nice feature on this bag that I don't think many Supreme bags in the past have had. And moving on to the back of the backpack, it has a mesh backing, which is pretty common for most Supreme bags. Most Supreme bags have this exact mesh backing to them. Moving on to the details of the straps, it does have the Supreme straps with the Supreme branding embroidered into it. So like I said, I really like this feature and it looks really nice in my opinion. Another feature of these straps is the clip. So you can clip the two straps together, and a cool feature of the clip is you can slide it up and down the strap, as you can see. So I've never seen that on a Supreme bag before, so I thought that was pretty cool. And the last detail of the straps is this little Supreme tab on the right strap of the backpack. So that wraps up the entire outside of the Supreme backpack. Now I'm going to open it up and show you what the main compartment looks like. To get into the main compartment, you just unzip the two zippers at the top, and these zippers do go down pretty far. They go all the way down to where the drink holder is, and it does that on both sides. So here's what the main compartment looks like on the inside. On the back side of the compartment, there is a laptop flap, and if you want to, you can slip your laptop in there so it's protected from the rest of the items in your bag. And then on the front side of the main compartment, there is a zipper portion where you can open up and fit something in here. It's not too deep, so it's probably only 2 or 3 inches deep, so you can't really fit much in there, but if you want to put some pencils or pens in there, you can. And then there's also a little clip in here, so if you want to clip your keys to it, you can, so they don't get lost. So that wraps up all the details on the main compartment of the backpack. That's it for the close-up review of the backpack. Now I'm going to throw it on so you can see what it looks like, so let's get right into it. Now on to the try-on portion of the review. So I'll just do a quick 360 so you can see what it looks like. And I'm about 6'1", 6'2", just to give you a size perspective, and I feel that this bag fits me pretty well. I don't feel it's too small nor too big. So this bag will pretty much work for most people unless you're like 7 feet tall. Obviously you'll have to find a different backpack. But I don't know, even if you're 7 feet tall, you may be able to get away with this. So overall, my thoughts on the bag are, it looks really cool. As you can see, If you're wearing this to school, you'll definitely be able to turn some heads. It looks really cool. The only problem is this bag doesn't have that much storage on it. So there's that main compartment, and then the only other compartment is that top loading one on the front, and that's it. That's all the storage you get. Most Supreme bags have at least a main compartment. Sometimes they have another one and then a dedicated front compartment. So usually there's more storage on the Supreme bags. I know the past few seasons have had bigger backpacks, but for some reason this bag isn't as big as the past ones are, so that's unfortunate. And if you need a bag with a lot of storage, you'll just have to look elsewhere. But overall, this bag does look really cool. As you can see, definitely one of my favorite designs over the past few seasons. So that is it for the TryOn portion of the review. Now onto the rest of the video. So that wraps up today's review of the Supreme Fall 120 backpack. Hopefully you found this video helpful and it'll help you decide whether or not you want to buy this backpack or not. And if you're deciding between this or last season's Supreme backpack, I will be coming out with the comparison video between the two. So just make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you can see when I upload that video. And also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like on this video. I'd really appreciate it. And that is it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.